Learn the story of the special video that opened the doors to fame for Kim Kardashian. The person who leaked the tape and the evidence is still unknown, although it's likely that Kim or a member of her family was responsible. It is rare today to find someone who does not know who she is. So how can you not know her and her photos and news fill the websites and social media pages? Some follow her because of her big butt that she insured for $21 million, and others because of her real-life show. But even for a real-life star with a big ass, this fame is not an easy thing to get, and I don't think she would got it without the spread of her famous tape. But before we talk about this tape, maybe we should go back a little bit to 2002, when Kim, the 22-year-old young lady, was known as the daughter of Robert Kardashian, the man who was the hairdresser of the singer Brandy Norwood. He became a lawyer and the best friend of Brandy's brother Ray Norwood. In October of that year, Kim and her boyfriend went on a trip to luxurious Esperanza Resort in Cabo, Mexico to celebrate her 23rd birthday. Some videos of them walking around enjoying the resort, and also this video of them having sex. In 2006, Kim began to appear more publicly in the media after she became a close friend of Paris Hilton, heiress to the Hilton Hotel, who had started her career in international fame thanks to her program The Simple Life, which was shown on Fox Network, and thanks to her famous tape who went viral in 2004 after she filmed it with her ex-boyfriend Greg Solomon. In March of 2007, a company published the tape that had Kim with her boyfriend after they bought the copyright for it, which Kim responded to by filing a lawsuit to prevent the tape's distribution. What would make us believe that Kim and her family orchestrated the tape show? Many of you may now think that it's not possible for anyone to do this to himself. But in fact, there are many who do not mind doing anything in exchange for what they want in this world, whether it is money, fame, or power. The celebrity blogger Paris Hilton confirmed that she wanted fame and was trying everything she had to get it. She said, Kim was an ambitious young woman who was determined to be a part of the Hollywood world, but since she didn't graduate from college, it wasn't easy for her to get a real job. So she got into the celebrity fashion business, which included organizing celebrity fashion and buying a lot of clothes that they were selling on eBay, but it was clear she wanted more. Of course, there is no easier way to get more fame than to be the best friend of a celebrity, which almost happened later as one of the things that caught everyone's eye to Kim. In addition to being a friend of Paris Hilton, and even before the tape went viral, before the start of her famous show, it was that she was the girl who was spotted having Nick Lachey on a date after his split from Jessica Simpson. Although it may seem like an innocent date, spoiled by the presence of the paparazzi around the corner, Kevin Dixon, the former editor of In Touch magazine who specializes in celebrity news, who also spoke about Kim's attempts to gain fame, claims that the paparazzi have spotted her and that it was planned and that she was involved in the matter. He said, "We tried to get her to have a thing with Nick so that she could become a celebrity's best friend, and then she prepared a basket of cakes in an attempt to lure him to her house, but he didn't want to come. So they went to dinner together at a place in the North Valley where our photographer was waiting for them, but the photographer told the paparazzi and others became out of control." In addition to her track record of doing anything to get attention, there are also allegations that Ray handed over the tape to Kim shortly before it was leaked, which, if it was true, it is another evidence given that she and her family benefited the most from the leak. Is Kim the victim here? Well, of course. Despite all of the above, there is no conclusive evidence against Kim and her family members, and therefore we must take into account that she might be innocent and that she is just a victim who happened to be the fates cards not in her favor, and that she was not behind the leak. And as there were some people who provided evidence against her, there were those who stood by her as well, the most important of whom was of course her private lawyer Marty Singer, who insisted first that his client was innocent of the accusations of dealing with the paparazzi and telling them about her date with Nick Lachey, and said that she was not lying about the tape, and stated that when he called her as soon as he heard the rumor, Paris Hilton answered him and was able to hear the sound of Kim crying in the background. He also said that she denied any connection to the leak and that she was crying and telling him that she had not done anything related to that. Also, Stephen Hirsch, founder and the CEO of the company that distributed the tape, spoke about the matter and said that their desire of publish the tape was not caused by Kim's fame, but because of her association with a number of celebrities, and said they did not obtain the tape from its owners but from a third party, and that their interactions with Kim didn't begin until they announced they had the tape when they got letters from her private attorney. Given that the company needed to get approval from the people in the video to legally distribute the tape, they had to convince both Kim and Ray to waive the copyright to them, which he described as a difficult and probably the hardest deal he did in his life. And not only that, but also confirmed that the rumors about Kim's mother, Kris Jenner, leaking the tape are untrue and that he did not deal with them at all. Money can solve most problems in the end. Despite Kim's initial opposition, the company managed to convince them to allow them to distribute the tape, and it was said that it had obtained $5 million in exchange for it, which Kim's lawyer denied and said that it was an exaggerated number, while Hirsch refused to comment on the matter disclosure of the actual settlement amount. But in the end, I don't think that it's important to know the exact amount of the settlement, especially since the fame that Kim gained later was the real settlement amount. And the company also collected millions from it, knowing that the tape was one of the most successful leaked tapes and more than 150 million around the world to watch. In the end, the person who leaked the tapes is still unknown, and if she suggests that Kim or one of her family members was responsible for the matter, she does not confirm it definitively. Therefore, we will find ourselves in front of two options: either forget about it completely and not think about it, or we appoint ourselves as judges and judge as we see fit. I personally don't try to think much about it, but I don't rule out that Kim or member of her family was the one who leaked it. And what do you think? Was she a victim or not? Don't forget to share your opinions with us in the comments, and subscribe to the channel to receive all the new videos. Thank you and goodbye.